Hi, this is Dan Collins, Editor-in-Chief of Futures Magazine, coming to you live from the floor of CME Group for Traders Exclusive. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about trading and how people get signals and how they determine what's legitimate. For years we've been talking in Futures Magazine and writing about technical tools and giving strategies for cutting-edge technical tools that have been very beneficial for our readers. Also profiling managers, whether they're mostly technical, but whether they're fundamental about how they come up with their strategies and signals. And what we've seen is a modern trader looks at these things. A decade ago, the idea of technical analysis seemed almost like voodoo, but more and more people are using it. And the reason is quite simple. You look at the market price and that helps you determine what's going to happen. And whether you believe in it or not, you know there's enough people that believe it that it can move the market. Today, in this internet age, in the social media age, there are all sorts of new tools, and some see them as valuable, some people question them. Think about Twitter and strategies based on Twitter. It seems kind of ridiculous. And I kind of agree with that, except for one thing. Social media is a tool, and it's a very effective tool of collecting data. What we see is a growth of big data across all areas of life, and it's not as complex as you think. It's just a matter of collecting data. Technical analysis, once the personal computer was created, was easy. People could get data on trades and see all the trades out there and make a determination on market direction based on that. So when you think about Twitter, you're not thinking about whether you find the right person. You're thinking about, and people have created other tools using that information to collect data and take all this mass of signals, whether they're fundamental, whether they're technical, whether they're people's personal opinions, and collect it in one space where you can whittle out the noise and get a signal. Futures is featured and will continue to feature something called the cycle projection oscillator, and what it does is it just takes technical tools, and it was developed by a NASA rocket scientist, and it gives a signal. And that's what a lot of these social media can do, and tools to create it to take that data. You can look at it in its totality and filter out the noise and get a signal. So you don't want to trade on something you see on Twitter, but if you can collect that data, it can give you an idea of what the sentiment of the market is. But that's what the modern trader does. You shouldn't be looking at experts, because experts can be wrong. Experts can be talking up their book. They may have a position. What you want to do is get the best information out there, whether that's fundamental on markets and knowing whether it's, having contacts in South America to understand where that crop is going, or the problems with delivery in that, whether it's having all the technical tools that kind of show market direction, whether it has all the sentiment tools, and now for the modern trader in the modern age, that involves using the social media not as a panacea, but as a great tool to collect data, and having good tools to look through that data and with everything in there, filter out the noise, and you can see signals. And that's what trading is about, and that's what the modern trader needs to do. Filter out the noise and see the signal. The more information you have, the better, but you need tools to kind of filter it out. This has been Dan Collins, Editor-in-Chief of Futures Magazine, talking to you from the floor of CME Group. Remember, the modern trader gets all the information, and he's able to filter out the noise and see the signals underlying each market.